What it do, famos? Welcome back to another happy Monday. We got our homeboy.
What's going on, man? It's Milla. I'm an artist out from Orlando. Just here today with Oxock.
Hell yeah, man. So, let's jump right into this. How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for, I would say about like 4 years now. I moved out to Orlando in like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
And I started hanging around the scene. And from there, I got plugged in with my homie Corey and Lowell. They were in one family. And we just started recording from there. And then I gradually moved over to the studio I'm at now.
Right.
So,
where's that at?
I run a studio with a couple of artists over by Full Sail University.
Okay. How'd you get into like actually running the studio for yourself?
I mean, it kind of landed on my lap for real.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with my homies Rod, Judah, and Tumward, and they were blessed with the studio, and I just started like going there all times. We would just kick it, and I gradually just like started paying for it. We all pay like a part of it.
Right on. So you guys pretty much operate it as your own. You guys.
Yeah, it's like our home base. We run studio sessions out of there. It's called Hillside Studios, but we really just have it as like a hub for like all the homies, like people that we're connected with in Orlando. Is really like the hub studio for East Coast Orlando. Yeah.
Nice, man. That's awesome. With your catalog, how many songs would you say that you've released?
Released? I mean, I don't know the exact number, but I've done 2 albums, 2 EPs, and just like a handful of singles. I dropped my album this year called Against the Grain. And I did that with one producer, Noted. We sat together. It's my fucking roommate. We sat together and we created all 12 tracks together. And it was like my first time working like full on with a producer, so it was super dope.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, everything in house.
How was that process? How long did it take you?
We started it back in like July. Actually, no, I'd say like June. And we just, throughout the months, like just went to his room. He has a whiteboard and we would just check off. He would show me like demo beats and I'd be like, yeah, let's work with this one and go from there. And we just graduated, or like we gradually got to 12 songs, and I recorded my own time. I actually went up to North Carolina to finish it because I was watching my sister's house while she went out on a cruise. And I finished like the last 3 tracks for the album there and turned it in, distributed it through DistroKid, and I think it dropped in August, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. And that's your most recent project?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been shooting like music videos and stuff for that?
Yeah, I got 2 music videos out for that album for the song Fuck You and I Did It.
Okay.
I was shooting more, but I've been working on a separate album with my group Faded Amor. And that's really been the main focus.
So you have
like the last half of the year.
So you have your solo project, and then you have a group that you do stuff.
Yeah, Faded Amor is a group of 5 artists. It's me, Vera Sammy, Rod Judah, Kaguchi, and T Dragon. And together we've done a collab tape. This is our 2nd volume, so this will be volume 2 that's dropping in February.
Right on. And you use that to help boost more of the networking and notability.
Yeah, man, it's on some like, not, I don't even know how to really say it. It's more towards it's like we all are individuals that do shit for ourselves, and 3 heads are bigger than 1.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's to come together and really just use each other as resources, but still stay in an independent like type lane.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to have a group called the Vibe Tribe. As a couple of friends of mine started it with me, and we all had our own solo stuff, same thing.
Yeah.
And it was a way for like, while we're dropping singles, sometimes we make a track together.
Mm-hmm.
We want to put it out. We're like, we're gonna put it out together, just as this, so that way, if all of us are sharing it, now they're seeing all of our pages at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Same shit here.
Yeah, same.
We've been we link up every Wednesday at the studio, and the goal is to record a track, and we actually we just finished it. I think we have maybe like 1 track to do, like some touch up shit, but we got 20 songs on this album.
Nice.
And it's honestly been like some of the funnest music I've made lately, for the fact of just having that like support system and just that energy and that hype you get with the people behind you. And we're
Right.
all like a family now, so it's super cool. We've been able to like really bring out the best verses out of each other, and it's on some competitive shit too. Like, oh, he had a bar like this, so I'm gonna go and kill him like that. So,
Yeah. So
it's,
you guys
it's
really,
been super fun.
you guys really tap in and like
Yeah.
pay attention to make sure it's not all the same. It's got, you know,
No,
different types
yeah.
of alliterations
Mhm.
and just stack parts for lyricisms and stuff.
For sure, like we are all so different in sounds,
Yeah.
but together we meshed completely. And I mean, it hasn't been easy either. Like, we barely knew each other before we all like really joined Faded Amor. But I mean, now we all go out to dinners together. We all signed up at the same gym. We all go work out with each other and shit.
Right.
It's super cool to have like that backbone, so you can have like some push, like
Right,
people
right.
really like help push you before you get in your
Yeah,
head.
you
type
gotta have a
shit.
good foundation. You gotta have a good team. You
Hell
know, I mean, like you were saying, you know, 3 heads are better than one. You know,
And we got 5, well 6 too, because Katie is also with us and she's in the back, like she's gonna be our DJ and shit. Like she's on the back, behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, with most of the stuff that you're making, you know, when it comes to making beats, are you guys making your own beats?
We tap in with a lot of producers in Orlando. We got blessed with a beat pack with like 400 beats, so we've been just using the hell out of that one. Yeah, we've worked with a lot of local producers, but no, none of us as of lately like really dabble in producing.
So yeah.
So yeah,
it's strictly
always
the writing,
always
the
needs
art form.
beats.
Yeah.
Always need
Okay.
beats.
Yeah, so if you're a producer, you're watching this. I know we tapped in with a lot of people at the Artist Summit this past
Mhm.
weekend. If you're a producer, make beats or anything, man, hit us in the comments. Send us your email. Let's tap in and try to get some beats out. You know,
Absolutely,
we're always
bro.
looking
Can
to
always use and just,
What kind of beats do you look for so they know what you're looking
as
for?
of lately, it's really been just aggressive, something to get like crunk to, really just to be able to get heavy and like ignorant, just straight bass, hard melodies, big pauses, like more towards like a hardcore type of sound.
Okay.
But
okay.
I mean, I love everything.
Like
from-
mosh music.
Yeah,
You
for
guys like
sure.
that mosh rap.
Yeah, but I mean, I love everything from boom bap to melodies to R&B to like, I really like to dabble in a lot of areas.
Yeah, same. I try not to be confined when people are like, oh, you're a rapper. I'm like, not really. I'm
Yeah.
more of an artist. Like, I do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I
I'm
mean,
really not
shit,
trying to be a
dog.
rapper, really.
I get
you
it,
know?
dog. I feel you. I'm a rapper, dog. I don't be doing everything, but I got my hands on with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I consider myself an artist for sure, but at the end of the day, man, it's really on some like people scared to be called rappers. But I
Yeah.
understand the stigma that is behind it. Like people are saying like, oh, I don't want to be a rapper, because now people think rappers are just like the SoundCloud era,
Right.
like tap my face before I got any other tattoos and mumble rap about lean and shit. Like, and it's stupid. Like, the word rapper has really just been deteriorated, and I don't fuck with that,
Right.
because I'm a rapper, dog. Like, I don't know how to fucking sing. Like, I can't hold a tune worth my life. I don't know how to like orchestrate a fucking symphony and shit like that. Like, I rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's hip hop. Like, that's really what it is for me.
That's
Of
what's
course,
up.
I dabble in other markets, and there's so many branches of hip hop and rap. But I don't know, man. I rap.
Yeah.
I
That's
made
what's up.
music.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
That's all you can do. When what do you say your favorite part of the creative process is? Yeah. Whether it be actually writing it or putting it on the microphone,
I think
performing it, you know.
I think my favorite process, or at least the favorite part of like it, is just making the music.
Yeah.
Like sitting there and just boggling my brain and just going crazy thinking about, all right, what kind of melody can I do here, this and that. Like starting from nothing and literally a blank canvas and then just putting sound to it. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy to think about. And I'm still like so new with this. I'm experimenting a lot with my music, so I just really feel like I got a lot to do, and I fall in love with the process of doing something new.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Have you copped any features from anybody?
I got like local features. I got features with Tone Word. I got features with Rod Judah. I got features with Vera Sammy. These are all people on the team.
on the team.
Um,
Okay, so you're still.
Yeah, I'm still like pretty local when it comes to like features and stuff. I
Yeah.
actually haven't branched out a lot. I've done a couple of features, but it's still pretty much been in house.
Yeah.
So
So it's taking each step, you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
doing it the smart way too, you know? I mean, a lot of time, myself included, I mean, a lot of people get a lot of bigger features and like expect it to like get them to take off instantly, so they spend their money like that, man, and they don't even realize like that's not like your music's got to be good. You got to have your fan base anyways, you know, like the feature and like the coat ride is comes down the road. And people try to like take it off rip. So like you're doing it the right way, taking the steps, building that organic fan base. You know.
Got to. I really do like. I want bigger features and shit like that, but it's not even on some like, oh, it'll help me beneficially. Like, of course that's gonna happen in some way, which I fucking want. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and just pay money for somebody to get on a track and have it not be beneficial for me. Like, that doesn't make sense. But man, I'm here to make music. Like, for the art of it, I love doing it for the love of hip hop, like for the love of music. So I'm not gonna just go and get a feature from someone popping if it's gonna like blow me up. But if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. It doesn't,
I mean, well, and there's no guarantee. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, you buy the feature from somebody that's popping, like doesn't mean everyone's gonna mess with your music. So it's like, if you don't have that fan base, which it seems you've been building already, like no one's gonna care. You know,
exactly.
Like, even if it does get some good views, it's like, what's it being? You know what I mean? If they're not your fan base, that's just
how does it retaliate towards like what you're doing?
So your money, you're not recouping your money off of it. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like my biggest fear is to fumble that too, because we all have first impressions. Like that's the beauty of right now is that we're all underground artists that will deal with first impressions on the daily.
Right.
So I'm not about to just go and set myself up and do like a little chess move to set myself up for success, and then I fumble the bag from there because I wasn't prepared for it.
Exactly.
So I'd rather be staying low key and gaining music and really like solidifying my voice and my sound and stuff like that, and then really just making the move from there. Because I've seen it happen too many times where people will jump and get that big feature, and then they get pissed off because they spent thousands of dollars and they don't have anything to show from it. They may have gotten like 100 followers, but it's like a double tap ain't worth shit nowadays. And that's what fucking sucks too, is like there's no mystery with music anymore. Everybody can make music. Everybody sees it. It's super accessible. I can go buy an interface for $100 and use my mom's laptop and make Poland remix and fucking pop. Like that's what my homie Beachy did. But, yeah, that shit's dope as fuck. Y'all should check that out. Beachy the God. But yeah, man, like there's no art to mystery of it besides of like the actual talent behind it. So I feel like I don't want to move in those type of ways that revolve around like becoming like an influencer, like even heavy social media presence. I know I'm shitting on myself by even saying that, but like dog, I don't live for the camera. Like I live for the art. I want my art to reciprocate. I want to touch people's souls. I don't want to sit here and like be, hey guys, so like tune in today, we're gonna make a track. Like no shitting on anybody, dog, but that's just not me.
Yeah,
I really like, I protect this shit because this is a part of me. It's an extension of my soul. So I'd rather it be having people fuck with me for like the actual creativeness or the fucking artistry, instead of it being on some like, yo, he's got a fucking good look.
Right.
You know?
Well, that was some of the things that they touched base with us while we were talking at the summit. You know, like about not liking to be on it and not really wanting that. But one of the things that we did learn, man, was, you know, letting people inside to see your creative aspect and how you're doing it helps build that organic fan base that you're needing and you're wanting to grow, you know. And people getting to see the inside look on how you create your music and like fall in love with why you make your music. Like everything you just said to us, like people can hear it through your music, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like every once in a while when you get the chance to show them that and they kind of fall in love, man, that they'll be a fan forever. You know, once they see that creative, how much you love the creative process, how you show them how you fail before you make it, and like all that stuff, man, super crucially important. You know what I mean? And like not being on there every day and like doing it and stuff like oh yeah, check this out, look what I'm doing, showing all the highlights, you know, like misusing it, I guess. But like definitely, you know, update people on your shit and your journey with it.
No, absolutely. You know? And I'm not like not to backpedal, but we have to have a social media presence. We have to show people. We have to create content. Of course, bro. It's such a crazy thing. The attention span is so hard to keep up with. So it's like you have to post almost 8 times a day.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with doing that. Like it's definitely a market that needs to be hit because we don't have a choice. We have to brand ourselves and put ourselves out there, and I'm with doing all that. I'm not against anybody posting about their life or creativity or something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do anything gimmicky. That's
right.
Really what
100%.
I don't want to build a fucking like a faux persona, and next thing I know, I have to keep up with that, and I'm sitting there like, this isn't me, and now I'm like up here, but I'm not knowing who I am, and that's crazy to me. I'd rather be myself and show you my truth and get love for that, because that's the easiest thing I can do is be me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Hell yeah. Speaking of like doing features and everything, if you were trying to get a feature, you know, like what would be your like top 3 artists you'd want to work with? That you put on an album for yourself.
Fucking Pipe Dream is Lil Wayne, J. Cole, and Kendrick. That's the Pipe Dream. But who I really want to get in the studio with is like Reason from TDE, West Side Boogie, and like a JID.
Okay,
like
JID, yeah,
those motherfuckers. Like Reason is his last album, the New Beginnings album, was like my whole inspiration for Soul Change that dropped a couple years back. And West Side Boogie is just one of those ones I super relate to. And then JID is just a monster.
Yeah, dude.
Just a monster. Yeah.
Dude, him and when he gets on with Flatbush, like everything they put on, dude.
Crazy. Yo, it's funny you say Flatbush. I was re-listening to Flatbush Zombies like 2 albums on the way up.
On the way up here?
Yeah.
That's that shit.
Bro, I was diehard Flatbush. I mean, I still am, but like, I remember I've seen them like 4 times now. Crazy, every single time.
What's the biggest show you've ever seen?
Seen?
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say Rolling Stones at the Jaguar Stadium with like 55,000 people.
It's a good show.
70-year-old motherfuckers that are just going crazy, bro. Like,
yo,
rappers ain't shit, dog. Like, they going crazy at 70. Probably got like oxygen tanks in the back and shit on their breaks, but like, they perform straight up, straight on. No backing tracks for 4 hours, dog.
Straight musician.
Going crazy. Fucking high notes and everything at 73. Like, bro. Crazy.
People.
Crazy, bro.
See, that's the thing, too. You know, like, if you want it, you gotta be in it for the long run.
Yeah.
You know, like, and like, those are true examples of people that are, like, doing it forever. You know? And their music that's, like, that's one of the only genres of music that's played as heavy.
Oh yeah,
you know,
no,
like
there's
80s and metal.
There's like no fall off. If you're a rock star, you're good.
It's
you're
nostalgia,
straight,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know? Like,
they're selling out. They got people buying merch. They got albums being sold. Like, bro, they got it. Like the 80s, like the 70s, 80s, and 90s era of rock stars, bro.
Even the rappers, man.
Absolutely.
You know, like
yeah, bro.
Dude, if they were alive today, they'd probably still be working just as hard.
Absolutely,
you know,
dog.
like just rappers don't happen to stay alive.
Yeah, man.
For them,
it's crazy.
Unfortunately, you know. With that like being your biggest concert, what was the first concert that made you like? Was it a concert or was it music that made you want to start doing music?
I would say music.
Just listening to other music.
Yeah,
in general.
it was probably like Lil Wayne and Eminem.
Yeah.
That was like my first really like introduction to rap, and then I just fell into the rabbit hole of like Lil Wayne and then Eminem's Recovery and Marshall Mathers LP, you know, the classics of that. And then like Drought 3 or the Carter 3, the Carter 3 with Lil Wayne. Like, yeah,
that was
I just fucking fell in love with music from there. Like, that's what really got me into. Yeah, hey man, we out here. Yeah.
It's like they got the SWAT. Yeah, Duval. That's how you know you're in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I would say like Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, like Young Money and like Shady and Aftermath and shit like that. That was like my middle school.
I grew up on like D12.
Yeah.
You know, like when the D12 album came out, I was living here in Jacksonville around 2001, and I remember that album coming out and it was just like, yo, what is this? Like,
crazy.
Just influenced me to want to start doing like I used to play guitar and be in bands when I was a kid. I was in band class in school, you know, and I just had so many different inspirations in music. I was huge into metal. And then, like, I got introduced to I remember the Slim Shady LP. My dad had it on, like, a cassette tape. You know?
That's nice.
And they were banging it in the car. And I just remember, like, we'd pull up to school, listening to Eminem. And everyone's like, yo, what is this kid listening to? You know? And I'm, like, 8th grade. Like, it was just wild. And, but it super influenced me into rapping and stuff. And making that. It was definitely one of my tops. What's that? Throw it to a break? Yeah. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break real quick so you can hit that because that's your kapow. We're back from our break. We get back into this. The conversation we were just having off camera, so we had to start back into it. Not doing it for fucking back pats, you know. We're in this to make money, obviously. And what's your opinion? You know.
I mean, dog, like I appreciate anybody that wants to support me. I appreciate anybody that wants to let me know how they feel about my music. Like, I fuck with that. I love that. But at the end of the day, like, at least from what I've seen, there's just a lot of empty promises and a lot of just faking your person. Like, oh, that shit was hard. Like, I fought with you. And then they don't even like your shit. They don't post your music. They don't even fucking listen to it. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not even trying to sound like, oh, poor me. But, like, dog, it's crazy. I don't even, like... I've heard too many compliments to give a fuck now because it's all the same shit. And I'm just like, alright, cool. Like, granted, I might be sounding like a fucking dickhead right now, but still, bro, like, there's too much opportunity to help each other out. There's too much for us to do for each other. It's just everyone has an ego and their pride gets in their way.
Right.
And nobody knows how to stand for somebody. They might say they do, but I've never seen somebody really get behind, like, one person and just fucking push them, dog. We don't have people like that. We don't have that. At least, I don't know about Jacksonville, but in Orlando, it's just everybody's clicked up and everyone just fucks with each other within their clique and nobody really goes on the outside support. And I'm tired of that shit. I'm trying to network. I'm trying to get with people that I don't usually see. I'm trying to fucking make history. Like, Orlando is such a beautiful hub for music and it's such a great place. Florida is a fucking melting pot of talent and creativity.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like no one wants to really come together and do shit.
Yeah, that's a... Well, I mean,
maybe I'm blind from what the fuck I've seen, but hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just saying my piece.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a lot of the times what I see from being in the Florida music scene, you know, same thing you're saying, they're clicked up, they don't really support, you know. I think the big thing is about, like, you know, most people are trying to get paid, you know. When they're like, you know, hey, I'm not doing it for Pats, I'm not doing it for this. And then sometimes, like, they also don't expand their network because of that, you know, because they're like, no, I'm just going to stay with my team because they're not trying to spend, they're not going to do this. And sometimes it seems like, especially in Florida, it's like people aren't like growing as much as they like to network and do a song with somebody, collab, show up to other shows and squad out. And like, I think that's like one of the biggest problems in the music scene in general, right? So like, if you don't fuck with a whole bunch of other people in the city and you guys your crew don't pull up to other shows, then whenever a headliner comes into town and you're like, yeah, we can get people out, it's like there's always, you know, when we have such low head counts at these like bomb ass shows and there's 20 people out there because they're promoted and sell and nobody wants to support the other openers because they're like, they're competition, bro, we're all like Florida rappers. And it's like, bro, they should be showing up, they should be pulling up like, yo, what's up, networking, and like and that's how the money's going to come from, because the more they see how genuine those connections are when you show up to a show and there's a performer and then you stay from the beginning till the very end, meet all the performers, be like, yo, dope set, whatever, boom boom, and show that little bit of respect. If you get it in return, it pays off. If not, fuck them, you know.
But see, that's the problem though, is that's not the problem. Everybody knows how to network, bro. Every show I go to, it's always on something like, yo, I fought with you, yo, we gonna lock in. Like, I'm not just saying, like, I literally had somebody be like, yo, it's not on some, like, when you say I'm gonna fuck with you and we gonna lock in and work or whatever, and then we just disappear from there. And I'm like, yeah, nah, like, I believe you, and I'm gullible. I believe you every time, bro, because what can I do but not, like, respect your word and understand that you're coming at me with the truth. But every single time it's on some like, yo, let's work. Everybody's great at networking. Everybody's great at showing their face, but no one knows how to pull through. Yeah, nobody knows how to really come through on their word when it comes to that shit. Yeah, and for the people that do, I salute you. Like, I straight up, like, we need more people like that, especially in the city, because we need people, bro. Like, we need each other. We need each other to help each other. Like, it's not hard. We just need to show the extra love, and one of the first things is just come out to the shows. You always preach about support your locals. You're going to fuck with them when they're on, but not right now. It's like, damn, bro. Like, it's just...
Well, it's like when we first met, you know?
But real quick, it's also like, I get it for the factor of, like, we do thousands of fucking shows a year. Like, we do hundreds of shows. Like, it gets repetitive and going to a show and seeing the same people each time and doing this and that, and I understand it completely because I don't even like pulling up the shows that much because I've been just so jaded from it, but I'm still gonna pull through.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's what I'm saying. Cool. I caught you networking at the Cameron Airborne show and stuff, and you know, you gave me your CD. That's one of the things that stood out, that I was like, yo, this cat's out here like pumping CDs. You came up to me and was like, yo, man, I'm not going to be able to see your set all like that because I have to roll out, but I want you to have my CD. If you can't check my music out, hit me up, you know?
Honesty will get you so far.
100%. Well, and follow through. You know what I mean? Like, that's like straight up. Like, I saluted you for that because I was like, yo, this man came in here and was like, yo, I'm not going to be able to see your set. I really wanted to, but here's some of my shit. You don't have to pay for it. Like, you didn't have to do that. It's about the money. You're trying to make, sell your music.
The money will come, bro.
You know?
The money will come. I could always find a way to make money. That's not a problem, bro. Like, money's out here. It's never stopping. Like, money will always be here.
It's an abundance,
it's
man. It's
the moments you gotta live for and have your honest and truth in that moment. Like, it's so, like, I feel like everyone's scared to say no, too. Like,
100%.
I'm not gonna sit here and say, like, I'm, like, the most truthful, humble, honest person. Like, I've definitely fall through on shit. Like, I've definitely said to somebody, like, I fuck with you, let's work, come to the studio, I got you, and then never pull through. Or people saying, like, I want you to do this with me, I fuck with you and not pull through. Like, it happens, bro, I get it, but, like, it's in an overabundance nowadays, and I feel like it's just, we gotta work through that because nobody's coming to hold our hand. Nobody's coming to help us.
Nah, man. You got to swim on your own. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all there is to it.
And I'm not asking for help. I'm saying, why not?
Yeah.
What else you doing?
Right. Absolutely. Well,
everybody support, like, Drake and 21 on their biggest drop. That's cool. I fought with that music, too. But, like, they don't give a fuck about us, bro. None of these fucking on rappers give really a fuck about us. But they give a fuck about their fans. And if you're a fan, yeah. But, dog, you don't support the people that are right next to you, but you'll support somebody that's on forever.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the world of
maybe I'm
social media.
Maybe I'm just upset in my feelings.
No, I can
you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro.
I totally feel it, bro. Because, like, I was the same way, you know?
It's just what I peep.
You put shit out, you know. I've been tattooing 15 years, man. I don't know how long. Like, I still meet tattoo artists to this day that are like, keep up the good work, man. You know, you'll get there. And I'm like, get there, dog. Like, I own an empire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
talk your shit,
I don't
bro.
tattoo. I don't tattoo to get those pads. I'm like, yo, I know what I do. I inspire.
I do this.
I've inspired
I fucking do this.
Motherfuckers to quit their job and go start a business, become a musician, a videographer, a producer. I've encouraged them because they've seen the step up of the levels I take and not caring. Like, if people are like, oh man, he's alright, but he's better, my guy's better. And it's like, yo, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm about my artwork, making the money, and it's gonna come, and people love what I do. And, you know, the way we network and then follow through and, like, make those things actually happen. You know, like, that's what I do. No matter whether anyone else. And sometimes some people that are like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna pull up, just like you were saying, and it's like, they don't even hit you back. So then, of course, you don't go diving in to look for them because you could already see they ain't about the follow through, you know? So, like, you're on the right path with that. You're right on the mark, dog. And, like, in this whole thing that we do with music and trying to get, like, people to, it's all about the streams. It's like, I would rather not have none of people around me even know or listen to my music, but have my shit played 20 million times by streams of work that I've put in, by having my shit submitted and put into websites and on videos and YouTube, and having my streams up where I'm getting my royalties over having 100 people be like, hey man, I really want to come to your next show, you know, like, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, everything I'm gonna do also has to be like put out for the fans because that's what it's gonna.
Absolutely, bro. The people that fuck with me, I fuck with you.
Right.
But also, like, for the people that don't follow, bro, fuck them, bro. Okay, I don't need nobody half stepping in my life, and that's not even on some rap shit, bro. That's on real life shit. Like, 100%. I don't need nobody that's deferring my energy towards negative lifestyles, bro. 100%. I'm tired of sitting in a mindset, bro. I've been in a fucking negative, poor me, fucking anxiety, depression mindset for my whole life, dog, and it got me nowhere. And then as soon as I started, like, really starting to love myself, that's whenever I started to really feel human, bro. And I realized about, like, my surroundings. Like, it even ain't, like, I'm not pushing blame on the people. It's me 100%. But it's just, I can't be influenced by anything that's going to deter me from success.
100%, bro. And you got to continue with that mindset, man. And keep, man,
bro.
Dude, like,
it's the little shit, too, bro. It's the fucking, like, I can't stay in a messy room because that shit makes me go crazy. 100%. I got to fucking do my laundry. Like, I've always pushed shit off to the side, but now it's on some, like, yo, I know if I don't get this done right now, I'm not going to do this shit. So it's right now, it's never going to happen. So that's really the kind of mindset I've been sticking towards.
You have to, bro. I heard this one thing a long time ago. They said it's best to swallow the toad in the morning, right? Because every day, if you have to swallow a toad, right, it's horrible. You don't want to do it. But if you get it done, you get through it. But if you don't swallow the toad in the morning,
you're gonna dread it the whole
you're
fucking
gonna dread
day.
it all day because you know
and it ruins your day.
And if you don't do it by the end of the day, you got 2 to do in the morning. And if you keep doing that, eventually you gotta have a whole entire blender of fucking toad juice. Dog, and that's horrible. You know what I'm saying?
That, yeah.
So best to
that's
just
dope.
every morning wake up, boom, swallow the toad.
Swallow the toad, bro. Get out the fucking way. Just do it. And go along with your day.
That's right. And you'll get the worst out of the way. Everything else is better than that. Because that's the worst thing. And that's what the toad is the worst thing you got to do.
Get it out the way.
You know what I mean? And you'll be focused, positive, ready to go, keep motivating.
That's dope. I mean? Yeah, real shit.
Nah, bro, you're a real one, dog. From the day I met you, networking, promoting, doing your thing,
bro.
Thank you, bro. And the follow through, anytime that I've touched base about a call, you've called me. If I missed it, you're right back with it. Like the communication, bro, the follow through, coming all the way up here.
I'm human, dog. Like, sometimes I gotta go fuck off and do my own thing for a minute. Right. I'll call you later, but like,
and if you're not,
and if I don't, like, I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, I don't have time. Like, we can maybe work some shit out later, but like right now, I'm not gonna sit here and try to appease to someone because they're hollering at me or something. Like, if no is no. Like, I can't really like go beyond that, bro. Like, if I can't do something, I'm not gonna give you an empty promise.
Hands down. And that's the real, bro. Yeah. Because a lot of people are like, I'm gonna do it, and then you set up time and then it don't happen. It's like, dude, just tell me, I'm busy. You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with it. People scared to do that for some reason.
Like, I tell people all the time, I'm like, bro, I'm just way too busy to, and they're like, you couldn't be that busy. I'm like, well, no offense, I am. And like, I would hope you would be too, because if you're successful,
or at least I'd hope for you to understand and be appreciated. Yeah. Like, be happy for me that I'm busy and shit. Like, it matters the situation, of course. Like, it varies for different situations and yada yada. But
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, man. It's just
that follow through.
People scared, and it's like, I don't even want to get into it. It's gonna be on some deeper shit. We're gonna be for an hour, bro. What's the next question?
Let's do it. So, what is probably one of your craziest stories in the music that you've had to deal with so far? Something super cool, interesting.
I mean, that was some crazy shit.
You ever beat anybody the fuck up at a show?
I mean, nah, man, I don't know anything about that, bro. I'm fucking.
It's Florida.
I don't know how to fight, bro. Trust me, I don't know how to fight.
Don't tell them that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how to fight, bro. I've never heard.
Hey, look, if you pull up on my mans, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Nah, bro, I've never touched a gun in my life. I don't know anything about that, bro. Like, but I don't know, man. I've had some crazy times. I feel like the craziest shit I could really think of is that there's this venue called Soundbar. You know Soundbar, right?
Yeah, I performed there.
Yeah, Soundbar in Orlando, bro. It was like the hub for artists, bro.
R.I.P.
The
to
most
Denim White,
beautiful fucking shit. Yeah, R.I.P. Denim White for real. Soundbar actually opening back up.
Yeah, they moved locations.
Yeah. Spot? Nah, different location. Spot? Yeah, they're at level 13 now. It's on Edgewater.
Nice.
Yeah, they actually got a show going on tonight. I'll be pulling up.
Definitely.
But
so if you're in Orlando,
if you're in Orlando tonight, you ain't gonna see it. But by the time you hear this, I hope you was there. Some crazy hardcore show, GCG booking, like.
Just know you missed out, motherfucker, because you were sleeping already. So
what, bro? It's about to be crazy. But they used to do. Did you ever see like the No Peace Underground? It's like on some WWE shit, but fucking crazier.
Okay.
And they would literally have soundbar events, and it would be No Peace coming through with all these like wrestlers and fucking just performers, dog, and they would just straight throwing each other in barbed wire fences, like smashing light bulbs, like the big fluorescent light bulbs over their heads, stabbing them with like fucking skewers and shit, like getting all bloody and broken, beating the fuck out of each other, bro. It was crazy. There was one time dude was on stage, because you know how tall that stage was. It was like a good 3-foot stage, and he just straight does a front flip into a body slam right on top of dude, and dude's on a barbed wire door.
Damn.
And then the balcony, dude jumps off the balcony onto a door, smashes that, like, crazy shit, bro.
That's
like,
wild, bro.
People would go in and see that shit, like, fucking, bro, walk-ups would be crazy, because they would just literally walk in and see that shit, and it looks like people are just, like, out to kill, like, the whole fucking night. It's dope as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
It was some of the funnest times there, besides the shows we did.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What's, in the creative process that you're having, what is like one of the biggest struggles you find, hurdles that you want to overcome as an artist yourself?
I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. One of my biggest struggles is appeasing to other people.
Yeah.
Is sitting there and trying to create something that, all right, what's gonna make them fuck with me? What's gonna be like the hit that everyone wants to hear? Like, what's gonna be the one that gets me out the streets or type shit? Like, I've been really trying to like stop me from being at that wall when it comes to appeasing others, instead of just like making music for what I want to talk about, or at least what's good for me, or letting my shit out. Of course I want to appease with like certain tracks, like that's just gonna be happening because that's business.
Right.
But yeah, I get in my way by like thinking about what others are gonna think about me, and thinking about my music and what should I say here that's gonna be catchy, or what's gonna be like a key note that people are gonna fuck with. Like I get in my way a lot with that shit.
Do you feel that that's like it slows your process down?
Yeah, because I'll get discouraged because I'm like, man, nah, they ain't gonna fuck with this. They fuck with that. Like on some like trying to make something that's not even me. Like generating a fucking song that's for people to like grasp towards me.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, and instead of just pouring what you're feeling,
instead of it's literally blocking creativity. I feel like that's like one of my biggest struggles.
Like it's a hit, you're like, yo, I'm gonna put this down, like it's gonna sound good, and then you're like, oh man, someone's gonna tell me I'm an asshole for saying this. Let me rewrite my thing.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. It's more of just like dealing with the fact of like trying to search for a hit.
Right.
And that's when I get in my own way about that shit.
Yeah, dude, searching for a hit will fucking just...
It fucks you up, bro, and like, it's crazy, because like, I know better. But I still like, we all have our idiocracies with what we do and shit.
What I learned was the only thing that makes a fucking hit is how you promote it.
Yeah, I mean, hard work beats talent 10 times over.
You're gonna have good music. Like, your music's good if you're talented. Like, you're gonna have... If it's structured the right way, like...
Yeah.
It's not bad music. It's just all about the promoting. So it's like the more we search, like, yo, I gotta make this hit. This one's got like we forget, and we're like get so stressed out about it that it's like, bro, if I just promote this track that I just made genuinely, like it probably will take off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just know, like, make your shit and just fucking put it out.
Yeah,
there,
bro, you're 100% right,
bro.
Yeah.
Don't let that shit stay. And you're on the right path. Not caring about what they think too, you know. But
yeah, nah, you can't, bro, because then you'll never make music.
Yeah, just fucking keep doing what you're doing. Put that shit out. Fucking be true to yourself, man. And then, like I said, just fucking put it everywhere. Promote it. Put it on. Submit it to any playlist you can. And fucking once it takes off, that's all it takes. Boom. Yeah. And then snowball, dog. Like, you know. And you're on the right path, dog. Like, I could tell, like, the way the music that you showed me, you know, it's like you're very confident about it, dog. Like it's there.
I appreciate that, man, for real. Yeah.
So just keep fucking pushing on it. Put some playlists. If any of y'all are in the comments or anything, and you got some links or suggestions to like playlisters, clubs, or anything like that, bro, comment down below. Leave a link, something, you know, follows. We're gonna be networking.
Listen to the music, bro. That's all I really care for. Is I just want to relate. Yeah. Honestly, I make music, or at least I started making music because of the fact of like what music did for me. So I want to be able to provide that as well. Yeah, I fell in love with music so much that I just wanted to do it, bro. Like, it sparks a fire with me. Like, music made me as a person, bro. I wouldn't be shit without hip hop. I wouldn't be shit without like going through what I went through. Like, I haven't lived like without music since I was fucking 12, bro. So
yeah,
it's changed my fucking life, dog. I really like when I'm sad, I put on some fucking Frank Ocean, or when I'm happy, I want to put on some fucking Frank Ocean. Like, dog, like music's my outlet. Like, without music, I don't know me.
Yeah, absolutely, bro, for sure. I feel that. So, I do believe. Yeah, it's pretty much almost all we got. What you said you have new projects coming. I know it's the end of the year. We're coming up on 2023. Any kind of new projects or releases you got? You want to let them know what's coming up?
So I have the group project with Faded and More coming. Okay. That's coming February 3rd, and that's go peep that one. That's my best work to date so far. Honestly, I've been putting in like my whole heart and soul. Every one of us have been fucking grinding this shit and really doing this to create some of the best music for y'all. So like, I would love for everybody to tap in on this one. So February 3rd, we're dropping Faded and More Volume 2, Do or Die. It's with 5 artists, me, Rod Judah, Barry Sammy, T-Dragon, and Kaguchi. I got a collab tape coming out with Tony Rose. That's going to be the beginning of next year as well. Loose singles, and then I'm working on a full album.
Hell yeah, absolutely. That's fucking dope, bro. Sweet. Well, I really love having you on with us on the Ox Talk. Man, thank you for making the drive from Orlando. We got our homeboy Soldani over here.
Hey, yo, I just wanted to ask one question because me and him have talked on the sideline about this.
What's up?
What is it about showcases? Tell me about the showcases.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I feel like she talked about.
Showcases are beautiful, dog. Showcases are what's gotten me here today.
Like the coast to coast showcases?
Nah,
the rapper showcases?
just showcases in general. Just like 20 artists on a show, literally performing and stuff. It's more of just I'm at a plateau with it, man. Like, I've been doing so many showcases, and I love them, and I'll keep doing them, but I just want to branch out from Orlando. I want to branch out to different cities. Like, I'll come to Jackson, do a showcase every day. I don't care. I'll do one in Miami. I'll go to Texas. I'll go to Georgia. Like, I'll do showcases. I don't mind that. I'm just trying to reach different markets because it's always the same people. Unfortunately, it's just all the same people at the same shows.
Yeah.
And I need to branch out from there because I'm literally plateauing. I'm not gaining new followers. I'm not gaining new ears on my stuff. It's just pretty much showing the same people I'm at right now, which is beautiful because I love doing that because these people fuck with me and I'm always gonna love that shit. But yeah, man, I want to branch out. I'm trying not to be stuck right here. I want to grow. I want to get out. I want to do stuff. I want to meet new people. I want to I met y'all from coming to Jax. That wouldn't have happened if I never came here.
Right.
So who else am I going to meet outside of Orlando type shit? You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's the point. It's just to get out from here and not do showcases in Orlando anymore. I'll open up for bigger acts because that could get me new ears, but I'm not doing showcases in Orlando because I've already set my footprint on that. Yeah. And I need to move on from there because if I don't, I'm not going nowhere.
Well, one of the things I was mentioning, Coast to Coast. Have you ever heard of them?
Nah, I mean, I might have.
So they do showcases here in Jacksonville. I've been on them a couple times.
Okay.
Normally it'll be like 20 rappers. You do your best song, and then it's usually for a chance to win $10,000 in the final.
Oh, word.
And you submit. It's like $150, $200 to get on the showcase. You show up, rap. They judge it. Usually it's judged by like DJ Kool-Aid or DJ WizKid.
Oh shit! Hell yeah.
They're pretty big here in the Jax area. If anybody on here is watching and they have showcases like Coast to Coast or any other showcases that do shows in other fucking places, tap in so we can get them on them.
Please, whatever I gotta do, because honestly, like, to talk my shit, like, I'm one of the best performers in Orlando, so ask about me. Straight up.
Absolutely. I believe that too, man. I believe it.
I've seen it,
yeah. I mean, I know you've seen them before.
Yeah,
I haven't got the privilege of actually seeing a show yet because it's always off time or something. I just
want to branch out. Of course, I'm never going to shit on an opportunity because why would I do that, bro? Anything could get me anywhere, so I would never do that.
You never know who's in the room, you know what I mean?
For sure, dog. It's a complacency type thing.
Yeah.
You feel
Absolutely.
me? And maybe that's my ego getting in the way, but I'll learn if that's going to bite me in the ass or not. But I'm trying to take a chance on something else besides showcases right now.
They say it like this, man.
Or at least showcases in Orlando, to be specific. You know how the internet is.
A shark will never outgrow its tank.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what I mean? So it's like if you're stuck in fucking Orlando, bro, you're only going to be that shark can only grow. Like, you got to make your waters way bigger, dog.
And that's what's crazy is Orlando is just such a hub, too, and it almost seems like you get trapped in the bucket with all the crabs.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Remember we talked about it at somebody said they were sitting there
crabs
with
in a bucket,
crabs
bro.
in a bucket,
crabs
bro.
in a bucket, shit.
Like,
that's all. That's I mean,
he wasn't even at the summit.
Shit, bro.
Wasn't even at the summit.
Hey, I was with y'all at Spirit, bro. That shit looked dope as fuck.
You know
I was peeping the whole time. That shit was
man.
cool. That shit looked dope as fuck. Shout out to Kasky, bro. That's real. That's legendary shit, and that's what I would love to see more in Orlando is shit like that. Cause like for real, bro. Nobody's really like putting on for each other, and nobody's really doing shit. And for the Kasky to come back to Orlando and fucking do that shit, like that's beautiful, dog. I would love to be in the opportunity of being able to be a part of something like that and or do something like that. Because that's fucking dope.
Well, I know after learning everything we learned at the summit, we do and are going to continue to influence and network and teach any of the local artists that are on that rise here. So, we do plan on trying to put together smaller seminars on a smaller level.
Let me know how I can be involved, bro. I'd love to.
And come speak, I mean,
whatever.
I want to do it like more, not because we are on that under level, and I think like we kind of still have a step above a lot of the people below us. And I think, like us just doing it, and that's also showing that love that we're like, yo, like this is how we should be behaving to continuously grow. And if we continuously show it, like I think we could pave the way to have that in return,
Yeah.
So like let's just keep tapping in, and eventually, we'll get you on everything we can here in Jacksonville.
Bro, yeah, whatever we gotta do.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
We're gonna cut a track.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it right now.
What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram for the people?
If y'all want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Making of Milla. That's MAKINGOFMILLA. But also follow the Faded Amor Instagram. That's official Faded Amor, FADEDAMOR. Appreciate you guys.
We'll have all that in the description.
Oh yeah,
That works too.
I'll make sure we'll put all the links and the tags and stuff in the descriptions down below. Make sure you
Damn,
guys.
I gave my whole spiel and y'all just gonna cut it? No, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, let's get out of here, bro. I appreciate you having me on, dog, for real.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, man,
it's
it's been
nice talking
dope.
to you. For sure.